Ladies and gentlemen, Adam Noble-Forsey here for Pro Boxing Fans. I'm live from Minsk, Belarus with promoter Al Siesta after his quality show, Kold Wars 2, Battle 2. How do you think it went out? It
went okay, you know, I'm relatively happy. All three fights which I put together with Jermaine Brown against Dmitry Chudinov, Elnur Samedov against Alexander Podolsky, and Edward Trianovsky against Garrido were very good fights. I'm very happy. I kind of knew the way it's going to. I was a bit surprised that Samedov stopped Podolsky, but otherwise, brilliant. It's brilliant.
Yeah, great show. We'll start with Jermaine Brown, Dmitry Chudinov. You know Dmitry Chudinov very, very well. You've worked with each other loads of times. Jermaine Brown, this is the first fight you've worked together. What did you make of Jermaine's performance?
I think Jermaine done very, very well, considering that he's very inexperienced. This is his first 8-rounder. And I thought he will stop Dmitry Chudinov, and that's what I said in the beginning. I said, guys, you've got all chances to stop Chudinov, but Chudinov is so tough, such a tough motherfucker, isn't he? He's unbelievable, so much heart. Same happened in Eubank's fight. Do you remember? He didn't want to get stopped, and Jermaine wobbled him a few times, dropped him, but Dmitry just literally stuck with it and just seen the end of it. It's incredible.
I thought he was done in round 3. I actually shouted it in the thing. We'll start with Dmitry Chudinov. What next for Dmitry Chudinov? What do you want him to do?
I want him to retire now. Definitely. I've seen it all now. With Dmitry Chudinov, I think he was a great servant to the boxing, and I want him to retire and be happy now. You know, he got well paid for this fight as well. Is he okay now? I know he had to go and see the doctor or something. Is he all right? He's okay in the hospital. Just had been stitched up and just had some stitches done, and he's coming shortly here because his food is still there.
Okay, good. Nice guy. Jermaine Brown. What do we think of him? How far do you think he can go? What's he? 26, I think he is. Yeah, something like that. How far do you think he can go? What did you make of his performance? Do you think he's someone you want to get back on Kold Wars?
I'm welcoming him to the ranks, to professional boxing properly with 8-rounder, fighting abroad, fighting away from United Kingdom, and I'll be looking after Jermaine, and we'll see what we can do together, you know. And I think he can do some stuff. I obviously need to learn a bit raw, but it was a good performance, very mature against ex-world title challenger, and actually Dmitry was a WBA regular world champion. So, and interim.
So, was he the regular as well? Was it?
I'm not sure, but definitely interim.
He's done a lot. Let's put it that way. I spoke to Jermaine and his two trainers. Really cool group, and his sponsor's been out here as well. Really cool team. Really nice bunch of guys. Adam Martin, you're working with him quite a bit now. How's that relationship going with Adam? I've gotten really well with him this week.
Adam is a great guy. He's a great trainer. He works with Luther Clay as well. And I like Adam. Got great attitude, no chip on his shoulder at all. Knows how to listen. And I respect his expertise. I think we will work together very nicely, you know.
Well, they said they're up for coming back out. And this as well, Jermaine Brown, the first Brit to win on Kold Wars. Well, so that took a while. What do you make of that?
United Kingdom, I'm welcoming you. Congratulations with the first win. It was a very fair win, almost a stoppage. So, guys, your gate is open. Siesta Boxing is waiting for you. Welcome to the wonderful Eastern European world of boxing. Lovely. Let's go, guys.
Trianovsky-Garrido. A lot of people thought that would be a bit of a... People thought Garrido might just get outclassed and outboxed. He had a real go in there. One judge scored it a draw. What did you make of the fight?
That's exactly what I said. It's a very, very evenly matched contest. Garrido is as game as it comes. Edward was away from the ring for over a year. So it's unbelievable. Really, really nice performance, and Eddie had to swim in the deepest waters ever, honestly. Really deep waters, and he survived, and he just out-edged Garrido, and Garrido said, I think Trianovsky won by 1 or 2 points, and he said he punches really hard. That's what he said to me. He goes, he's one of the heaviest punches I've been in with.
Really?
Yeah, Garrido said he buzzed him twice and he wobbled them, and also some body shots were very heavy by Garrido, but Eddie said Garrido's punch resistance is just unbelievable, second to none. Incredible. Incredible.
Never been stopped. Never been stopped. Talk about Garrido. You got any plans for Garrido? Because I spoke to him in his interview. There was news of him retiring. He said no. He said he wants to go back to Marseille and finish it there. Do you want to keep working with Garrido? he loves you very, very much.
He's coming back in December for Kold Wars.
Is he?
Definitely,
oh, right.
100%.
Okay. Fantastic.
100%, yeah.
So,
I love Ren. He's full of charisma, great guy, incredible individual, fantastic guy, very, very heartful and very soulful individual.
Yeah,
my kind of man, you know, my kind of man. I love him. He's absolutely opposite to Dick and Winker. You know? Incredible guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he really is.
Yeah.
He really is. Trajanovski. What next for Edward the Eagle Trajanovski? What are we going to do with him?
We're working on something really big. I can't disclose in case some vultures, you know who you are, going to jump in and try to kind of poach him. But it's all good, man. We've got some big plans, and I will announce in due course very soon. Okay. Now, with that face, he looked like Habib, like being in the fight. Like, what do you call him? Cauliflower ears and all that stuff. He'll be resting, and he's coming back to commentate on Kold Wars.
Oh, okay,
yeah, on the 30th for the Russian TV.
Nice.
So, yeah, we've got lots of plans. Now he has to get his nice paycheck and go back home to his family. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant, brilliant. Podolski Samedov, excuse me. Podolski started with the knockdown, and then he was stopped late on the fight. He seemed a little bit unhappy about the stoppage. What was your opinion on that stoppage?
The stoppage was, I think, very good because, as I said to Alex Podolski after, I said, Alex, you've been stopped and you're coming back in December now. If you would have gone for a couple more rounds, or even in that round, you never know what would have happened. You might have could have ended up in the hospital, you know, and never came back in December. So what do you say, like, fight to live another day? Oh, no,
live to fight.
Yeah, live to fight another day. Exactly, that's exactly what it is, you know. I'm really glad his team not happy for the stoppage because they slightly don't understand the commercialness. And do you understand? You have to. I mean, he's great. I mean, Samedov really climbed at him, you know what I mean? And he was dominating for the last 4, 5, 6 rounds. So it was a matter of time when Podolski would have been stopped. And I'm glad that it's happened in this fashion, and Podolski in perfect condition, and Nick going home with no medical attention needed, you know?
Yeah. It was almost it was a fight of two halves, pretty much, wasn't it? Yeah, very good. Cold Wars as a whole. Yeah. How happy are you? You said you were 70% happy before the show. Yeah. Where are we now?
Yeah, I want to apologize to the Fight TV viewers. What we had today is an 8-rounder. We had to cancel the fight because one of the guys didn't feel well at all. He was yellow in the dressing room, so we had to call the fight off, and it's completely messed up the undercard. We had not our fights, we had someone else's placements on the card, and they're not even supposed to go on television, but we had to put them into the program because our main 8-rounder before Chudinov against Brown, we didn't have anything to show. So those that ropey fights, although that beast from Belarus stopped the guy in the first round again, and he wants to fight anyone. And I've seen him now live, and he's a monster. Do you know what I mean? He's Yevgeny Dolgolevets. Yeah. This is the guy who's been dropping Baranchik in amateurs.
Yeah,
every time they fight. He's incredible. He's an absolute beast. Reminds me of Golovkin in terms of like devastated, absolutely devastated fighter. So looking forward to working with him, and I've got a really big fight for him for the 13th of November already. Yeah, possibly even main event 10-rounder. Cool. I don't know if he'll survive that because he never had. He's 3-0 with 3 stoppages, all of them in first round. Oh, wow. So I don't know how he's going to do that, but that's what they want to do.
We need to get him some rounds.
Yeah, no. They said, "I'll give us anyone."
Really?
Anyone. They won't see round 5. I promise you this.
Is this the guy you were talking to me about? Who you said in the Zoom interview? Shall I send you his box rec? And he said, "You can if you want."
Yeah, no, that's Yevchenko.
Oh, that's Yevchenko.
Yeah. Yevchenko doesn't care about box break. All he wants to know, you need to tell him, is he tall or short, if he's southpaw or orthodox, and that's it. Yeah. That's all he wants to know.
Okay. Yeah. Fantastic. So next Cold Wars battle is
30th of October, and then 2nd of November, and then Cold Wars Battle 5 on 13th of November, and it completes the series Cold Wars 2, and then it's an incredible big bonanza Cold Wars Mega, we call it, on 20th of November, and announcements are pending.
Oh, okay.
They will.
So you can't tell us anything about the next card coming up yet, or can you?
I can tell you, but let's wait for the poster and official announcement.
All right, fair enough. Yeah. We can get you back on. Let's talk about what's going on this weekend. We've got Lomachenko against Teofimo Lopez. Very interesting fight. What do you think is going to happen?
Lomachenko going to outbox him. That's what I think will be happening. Yeah, he will turn up to this fight just to teach him a lesson. I do believe. Although Teofimo Lopez got punches chance, as usual, like every guy with this kind of level and punching power has, but I do believe Lomachenko will be superior in this fight.
Yeah. What do you make of the trash talk from Lopez and Papa Lopez?
I love that. It's a typical Latin American thing, isn't it? They just that's how they express their nervous energy, and with the trash talk, trash talk.
So you think Lopez has not really got a chance in this?
He has chance. He's an incredible fighter, definitely. I said that the only fighter has chance with Lomachenko is Gervonta Davis at the moment. Yeah, because I do really fancy Tank. He's very quick, very powerful, and incredibly gifted fighter. His power is incredible. Teofimo Lopez is good, but he's not as good as Gervonta Davis. But I still think he has the chance. But I would score this fight 70-30 to Lomachenko.
70,000, so you're giving him a 30% chance?
Yeah,
okay,
I do. 70-30 to Lomachenko. Yeah, with some, maybe 20% of draw. Still. Okay. If you ask me, it will be like this: 20% of draw. I would give 20% to Teofimo Lopez, and 60% to Lomachenko.
Interesting.
Yeah.
The other Ukrainian, Oleksandr Usyk, who you know very well, he's taken on Derek Chisora. What do you think is going to happen there?
I think it's a great fight for Usyk. Fantastic fight for his next career step, next career move, and I think he will school Derek. That's what I genuinely think, yeah. He will school Derek, make him disheartened, and maybe even quit on the stool. Maybe, possible. Derek has, again, puncher's chance. That's the only thing that Derek has over Usyk. He will not be able to outbox him. He will not be able to do anything. Just literally puncher's chance.
A lot of people don't rate Usyk's power. What's your opinion on that?
They're mugs. They don't understand boxing.
Yeah?
Yeah,
okay.
Definitely. Absolutely, yeah.
Anyway, if you go through his record, he's punched a lot of, knocked a lot of people out.
Whilst moving, whilst on the move, which in order to be a puncher, you need to plant your feet. Usyk, the kind of guy, he can knock you out whilst moving. That tells a lot about his power.
Yeah, he's class. Yeah, he really is.
What's that telephone?
I don't know. It's okay.
No. Let me pick it up.
Yeah. Moving on, what do you make of the whole Deontay Wilder-Tyson Fury situation? What do you make of that? Obviously, they've said they're not going to fight anymore. Do you think Wilder's got anything left? Do you think Fury punched the world champion out of him? What do you think's going on there?
I think Wilder has plenty in him, in his tank, but something happened to him psychologically that he's either playing the game and taking it quiet and he will come back, or something happened to him. I don't know, all this trainer malaki suits, gloves, kind of all this patheticness, as I said. But I care about Tyson Fury and what he's going to do next, rather than Wilder. I don't care about Wilder. I mean, if he comes back, brilliant. If not, I won't be missing him, me personally. Although he's a really nice guy, earned lots of money, and deserves to be happy with his family if he decides to retire.
Our Siesta's answering the hotel telephone. He's just picked it up and put it in his pocket. Joshua Fury, how... A lot of people want that in the UK. You're now moving out of the UK to do shows here. What do you make of that? Do you think it has to be in Great Britain, that fight, that Fury-Joshua fight?
If they will be able to do it, it's fantastic, of course, but I'm doubting that at the moment. I don't know. Fury-Joshua ain't happening till next year anyway. Yeah. So maybe summer next year, brilliant. Why not in the UK? It could be Twickenham or anywhere. Could be. Yeah, stadium will be amazing. I don't know, brilliant. I don't know. It's a really good fight. Really.
Who wins?
Tyson Fury.
Tyson Fury. Yeah. Okay. We'll end on. We'll talk a bit more about Belarus. I've had a great time here. Really cool city. Really clean. Seems very safe. You were saying in the last interview you've set up Siesta Boxing Belarus. I met Rabchenko tonight, and Kamitsky was. They were doing the judging this evening. Really cool, chilled atmosphere. There's been no issues with anything.
Honestly, I feel much safer here than in the UK, and UK is relatively safe. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? So that tells a lot. So I love this city. I love Belarus. I love Belarusian people. It's stunning. I really love it, and I'm hoping to do more and more and more shows here. And when the United Kingdom clears off the COVID, I'll be back, guys. I love you, you know this. I love the UK is my home.
Back to Bracknell, yeah?
Yeah, Bracknell, Southampton, London, Birmingham, Scotland, anywhere where they invite Siesta Boxing to do the shows. I'll be there, guys. I love you.
Well, fantastic. A lot of the Russian guys I was talking to, they were talking about, which is quite funny because the senior Byfield kept saying he was fighting in Russia, and Siesta's just answering the phone again.
Алло. Здравствуйте. Чем могу помочь вам? Минуточку, сейчас, секундочку. Девочки, я ваш телефон взял, потому что он звонит постоянно, я уже не знаю, что с ним делать. Здесь человек соляночку заказывает. Сейчас я просто поднял, здесь никого не было.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is literally doing 2 jobs at once. And there we go. Where was it? Yeah, that's what we were talking about. The affiliation between Belarus and Russia. Yeah. Every Russian I've spoken to has said Belarusians are my brothers and my sisters.
Yeah. Same as Ukrainians, really.
Yeah? Yeah. Explain
just
that.
All that Western influence.
Yeah?
You know what, in the West, you like to separate children from parents. You like to intervene. We know it. We know it.
Yeah. But explain to me how that that relationship, how Belarus and Russia, because I don't want to get political, but there's a lot of former Soviet countries, they absolutely hate Russians. Why do Belarusians and Russians get on so well? What's the connection there?
Just because we were the same people. Yeah. Genuinely, really the same people, pretty much. Maybe Belarusian, a bit more Western, I think, because they're close to Lithuania and Latvia, but we are pretty much the same language, same mannerisms, same traditions, same history. We share a lot in common, and we don't have borders. Yeah. You can just drive. No, we don't have the border. No. Yeah, exactly. And in fact, Belarus. Check this out, guys. Russia has visa legislation with every country in the world, like UK, United States. Belarus is visa-free completely. You can come here for 30 days from anywhere, and you don't need the visa. And Russians can come here, Americans, English, Polish, Germans, French. I love this place. That's how it needs to be in 2020.
It's actually been quicker to get in here than my own country, exactly. which is quite strange. Yeah, it's been amazing. Belarus. I was talking to Sergei Rabchenko. Excuse me. He said Belarus has had not really any boxing shows at all until you come along. Some really quality stuff, but it's got a real rich boxing culture. Yeah. Why have there been no shows there?
No money, I think, and no investment. Yeah. Maybe, yeah. And it's a land of journeymen, same as Latvia when I arrived there. And look, they buzzing now, Bolotniks, Myris, Bredis, they've got titles. I introduced officially Siesta Boxing, IBF, WBO, WBC, governing bodies to entire Baltic state. Yeah. Siesta Boxing done it. We're doing it in Belarus. Obviously, Belarus had this rich tradition, but you know, I'm trying to pioneer things if I can. Sorry for immodest. Just a little pioneer. That's what we do in Russia.
Lithuania, you got any ideas to maybe go back to the Baltics? Do you want to go back to Latvia or Lithuania? You've done shows there before. Any plans?
100%, but let's just clear out the COVID. They isolated themselves from everyone, and no one welcome there, and they need visa as well. So post-COVID, I'll be everywhere. France, Monaco, beautiful, everywhere, trust me.
Hopefully I'll see you there. I've got one more question, actually. Coronavirus pandemic kind of gave me a kick up the backside in a strange way. Don't mean to offend you, but it seems to have done the same for you. Is that correct?
This is the only chance I had. Whilst vultures are shitting themselves and lock themselves in the toilets in the UK houses, I can continue. I can do my own thing. You know what I mean? Otherwise, I had no chance. You know me. You know my life. You worked for Siesta Boxing, correct? Well, you know what it's like. It's not easy. So, I mean, this is the only chance for me to survive inside the nuclear reactor, literally, in order to do what I want to do. And I'm really pleased. I'm embracing this. I love it. And this is natural comfort zone for me.
Yeah. If someone said to you 5 years ago, you'd be doing 4 shows a month, 5 shows a month in Belarus every month, what would you have said to them? Would you have believed them?
Easily believed, because I know who I am, and I know my life. Come on, anything could happen. If you tell me I'll be doing shows in the moon, I would question that, but I can't write that off. Do you understand me?
Our Siesta, thank you so much for having us this week in Minsk, Belarus. It's been amazing, and thank you for speaking to Pro Boxing fans.
You're welcome, guys. Great platform, Pro Boxing fans. Keep going, guys.